Hey, Mike here again from the Hot Wheels Head-to-Head Racing channel. You're looking at the fastest Hot Wheels from the 2022 season. Your number one fastest Hot Wheels was the 84 Mustang SVO from the MKs. You're looking at it right there. 1.570, very fast time for this 1/8 mile track. And now the search is on for the fastest Hot Wheels in 2023. Hot Wheels just released the new A-Case, and we have 8 cars that qualified to race for the top spot. Up first, round 1, Excel 8, the LB Super Silhouette versus the 70 Pontiac Firebird. Each match is 2 runs down the drag strip. They'll swap lanes, and the fastest car moves on. Pontiac Firebird showing some muscle early, a 1.586 to a 1.606. The LB Super Silhouette, their time to beat now, 1.586. They swap lanes. It's the Pontiac Firebird, back-to-back wins over the Nissan. They'll advance to the Fast Four in round 2 of the A-Case race, new for 2023. Next up on the 1/8 mile drag strip, match 2 has the Ford Escort RS2000 up against the Subaru WRX. They are ready to race. The Subaru WRX takes that first run, 1.591. Time to beat now for the Ford Escort. They'll swap lanes, and let's see who wins this match. That's the Subaru WRX. They win again, and they are off to the Fast Four, round 2 in the A-Case race. That brings us to match number 3 in the first round. The 70s van weighs in the heaviest at 47 grams. They're going to get lane 2. The 87 Ford Sierra Cosworth, 35 grams. They'll be in lane 1. Hey, look at that. The Cosworth sneaks ahead at the finish. They take race 1, a 1.592 to a 1.595. The 70s van now moves inside lane 1. They're going to have to beat that 1.592. It's not going to happen. The Ford Sierra Cosworth with the upset over the heavier 70s van. It's the Ford Sierra off to the Fast Four. Final match in round 1, a showdown between the Pagani Huayra Roadster and the Roadster Bite, which debuted for Hot Wheels in 2022 in the HW Speed Team Series. A couple of mediocre times on that run. 1.602 for the Roadster Bite, and the Pagani a even slower 1.614. We'll swap lanes, see if they can pick up some speed here. One of them woke up, the Roadster Bite, in fact. Fastest time so far, 1.583. That moves them on to the Fast Four, round 2. Pagani heading home, a dismal 1.617 on the second run. It's the A-Case race, new for 2023. We are at the Fast Four. It's the battle in blue. The 70 Pontiac Firebird, they'll stage ready in lane 1. The Subaru WRX, they're all set in lane 2. This is the first match of the Fast Four. Pontiac Firebird. Hey, look at that. They just tied the top speed in the A-Case race. 1.583. That was set by the Roadster Bite in the last race. That's now the time the Subaru is going to need to beat if they're going to make the final. It's a close race. The Subaru, though, still comes up short. 1.586 on the second run. It's going to move the Pontiac Firebird to the final and a chance at the top spot. We have a Hot Wheels fantasy car in the Fast Four. It's the Roadster Bite, lane 2 versus the 87 Ford Sierra Cosworth lining up in lane 1. Another pretty close race. The Roadster Bite across the line first, a 1.593 to a 1.598. Can the Ford Sierra make up 5 1,000ths as they switch lanes for the second run? And the answer is no. They actually lost a tick. The fantasy car is moving on to the final, and a chance at the top spot, the Roadster Bite. We started with 8 cars in the 8-case race, new for 2023, down to the Fast 4, and now the race is for 3rd place. It was an upset back in round 1. The 87 Ford Sierra Cosworth knocked off the 70s van. It was a bit of a shocker based on weight. Cosworth sets up. They're ready in lane 2 versus the Subaru WRX in lane 1. And the Subaru WRX keeps it going. Got a win on the first run there, a 1.593. It's now the time the Ford Sierra Cosworth are going to need to beat that if they want 3rd place. Subaru shuts the door. They step it up a notch, 1.587 to a 1.595 for the Cosworth. The Subaru WRX 3rd place in a Hot Wheels A-Case race. It's time for the big show. Who wants the top spot? Will it be a fantasy car? We are about to find out. The bright orange Roadster Bite weighs in 37 grams. It idles in lane 2. It's all ready. Versus the 70 Pontiac Firebird, 33 grams, a little bit lighter in lane 1. Not sure anyone expected the Firebird in the final, but here we are. And flexing its muscle again, the Pontiac Firebird across the line first, 1.585 the time. They'll swap lanes. Gonna do one last run. Roadster Bite needs to beat a 1.585. Can they do it? 3/1000ths of a second. Look at that. 1.587 to a 1.590. The Pontiac Firebird beats out the fantasy car for the top spot. Here are your final results and top speeds in the A-Case race. No cars were fast enough to crack the top speed ladder here at the track today, but the Pontiac Firebird, they were fast enough to rank number 1 in the 2023 fastest Hot Wheels so far. Until next time, my name is Mike, and thanks for watching.